Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Happy Turkey Day.
Thank you. To you too.
Thank you.
I had some problems signing in again, but now I'm...
I'm here.
Hi. Okay. Okay, good. I got here because something was wrong in the beginning. All right. So I have two of you and I'm missing one more, but I guess just she's gonna join us later. All right. So now because you guys here, we can start and let's start some standing exercises and then you're gonna go down on the mat and I'm gonna go ahead and mute you too. So yeah. Oh, you already did. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. All right. Okay. So you can just all stand up. Perfect. All right, so have next to your sides your small weights. We're gonna use those and just let's start with some little warm-ups here. So let's just separate our legs kind of hip wide apart. Now let's take a big breath in, inhale and drop your arms. Exhale and just inhale and exhale as you're lifting your arms and dropping for exhale. Reach, reach, reach and down. Let's go 3 more. And down, and 2, and down, and last one, and down. Perfect. Let's roll the shoulders in one direction. So shoulder circles in one direction, just to warm up. And let's go to another direction for 5. And okay, so let's go to the arm circles, big arm circles up and around. So just going up and around for 5 in one direction. And let's reverse that. For 5 there. And breathe. Perfect. And drop your arms. Okay, so let's just take one ankle, just like stretch it out a little bit, your quads. Just pull. And pull another one. Just pull, pull, pull. And drop. Okay, so now you're gonna take your weights in your hands and you're gonna stand wide, so feet wide apart, so maybe a little bit wider than the hips. And you're gonna externally rotate those legs, knees and toes pointed to the outside. Like you wanna take that sumo or plie squat. I don't know if you can see my, okay. All right, so, okay, perfect. So what you're gonna do here, you're gonna hold your weights in front of you. You're gonna go down to the spot, press the tushy down. And as you come up, you're gonna lift your heels and lift your arms up. And then go down to the squat. And when you come up, lift the heels, arms up to the ceiling. And again. And lift the arms. And down. Oh, sorry. Forgot to turn on the sound. Yep. So continue with those. Lifting the heels up. Raising your heels when you come up. And raising your arms to the ceiling. And up. And down. And 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. And last one. Come up and bring the heels down. Just stand there. Okay. From there, you're gonna hold your weights in front of your chest. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take that squat 1 foot on the back and come back to the center and another one, okay? So Just like that, holding your arms in front of you with the little weights. Just dropping the knee behind. And continue with those for the legs and booty. And let's go, 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. And last one. And come to the standing position. Okay, perfect. From here, you're going to, so hip wide apart your legs, your feet, and toes and knees pointing forward. So they're not externally rotated, they're just pointing forward. Okay, open your arms to the big hug like that. Let me see. Open your arms there. And now you're gonna take a squat, close the arms, come up, open. So close when you come down, and come up, open. Slightly bend your elbows so you don't, your elbows are not super, like your arms are not super straight. They're slightly bent. And continue those, 5. And breathe, 4. Send your tushy towards the back to the imaginary chair. So don't go with your knees over your toes. And 2 more. And last one, and come up. Okay, so now I'm gonna go down so you can see me. But you're still gonna stand with the same position with the feet. You're gonna just press the arms like that, and you're gonna go to that up and down, bend and extend your arms. Shoulder presses. That's like that. Like you're pressing something towards the ceiling, pushing some imaginary wall. And yeah, continue those. 4, 3, 2, last one, and drop your arms down. Okay, shake the shoulders a little bit. Now you're gonna stand in the same position. So now we're doing just arms. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna press the arms towards the, in front of you and go down. Palms are facing the ceiling. So your palms are facing the ceiling, straight arms, and go to the shoulder height and down, straight arms. Shoulder height and down next to your side. Shoulder height and down. And continue. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come to the shoulder height, bend and extend your elbows. So while your arms are shoulder height, try to bend and extend for biceps. Just stand there. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one, and drop your arms down. Okay, so now you're gonna hold your arms in front of you, elbows are touching, palms are facing towards you. You're standing in the same position. You're gonna open there, squeeze the scapula. You're gonna close, elbows touch. Open and close. When you close, your palms are facing towards you. When you open, palms away from you. Try to elbow touch and open. Close and open. Always keeping your belly engaged here. So you're working through that posture too. So squeeze those abs. 4 more. 3, 2, last one, and drop the arms. Okay, so now you're gonna go to this position when your left foot is forward, in front actually, and your right a little bit towards the back. So the left leg is gonna be that stabilized leg. So bend the left knee a little bit. We're gonna practice some balance here, okay? So from there, you do hinge a little bit forward, belly in, flat back, okay? So from there, what you're gonna do, you're gonna hinge even more and try to extend that leg all the way in the back. If you can, extend the arms too, and go back up. So you're going like that. If it's too much for you to extend those arms, You can always keep your hands on the hips or keep your hands on your chest there. Or just if you want to challenge the balance a little bit more, extend the arms and come back. So hinge and come back. So that left foot is down on the floor, left knee is slightly bent, that stabilized leg, you're balancing. And 4 more. When you bring your leg up, try to lean forward with the upper body too. So make that straight line from the crown of the head to the leg, to the heel. And last one, and go back. Okay, you're gonna stay on that same left foot like a stabilized leg. Don't switch the feet, stay on the same side, okay? So what you're gonna do here, you're gonna hinge a little bit forward with a flat back. You're gonna hold your arms and hands next to your chest or on the hips, wherever you feel better for your balance. And you're just gonna send your leg up and down. Tap the toes down and up. So stay in a hinge, engage your belly a lot. So hinge forward, just your leg is coming up and down. Squeeze the belly, don't let go of that belly. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one, and drop. Okay, so shake your legs if you need to, and now switch the legs. So now the right foot is a little bit forward, that right leg is stabilized, bend the right knee slightly, and your left is towards the back. Okay, you're going to the first one. So lean forward, the leg is extending towards the back of the room, and come back up. So really pressing to that right heel, keeping the belly engaged. You're practicing the balance here. As much as you can, lean forward and send the leg towards the back. Really slowly be controlled, so you're engaging your abs also. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and come back in. Okay, the same leg, hinge forward a little bit, hands in front of your chest or on the hips, wherever you feel better. Neck aligned with the spine, engage your abs, and leg is coming up and down. Pointed toes, so that front knee is slightly bent, so you have that balance. And up and down, grip through the glute. Don't extend your back, so don't. Back is stabilized, belly is in. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and come up. Okay, shake your legs if you need to. Put your weights down, and let's go down on the floor first. First what we're gonna do on the floor, we're gonna go to all 4. Okay. So you're down on the all 4, and send yourself towards the child pose first. Right, just stretch it out first there. Child pose, just a few seconds. And back to the all 4. Okay, so from all 4, you're gonna go to the cat and cow, just stretching, rounding the spine, belly in. When you exhale and inhale, extension of the spine, look up. So just inhale, exhale, and do your cat and cow. Just a little stretch. And just 1 more on each. Perfect, and let's go from there down on your back. So we're gonna lay down on your back. Slowly go down. Okay, as you're down on your back, we're gonna do some abs here. So you can place your knees first in a tabletop position. All right, so you can place your hands on the back of the head for support, and elbows are open super wide. So hands on the back of the head and the back of your ears, elbows wide. All right. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, extend just right leg out, go back, and curl up, extend the left leg. So just switching the legs as you're curling up. So you're not touching the elbow to the knee, you're not doing that, you're just curling up and switching the legs. And slowly we control, curl up, extend, go down, bend. And 4 more. 3 more. 2. Last one. And bring the knees to the tabletop, head is down. Okay. So now curl up again, head, neck, and shoulders up. You try to stay there in a curl. So now you're not going with your head down at all. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna just extend the legs out, come up to the ceiling, down 45 and bend. So extend to the 45, up to the ceiling, down to the 45 and bend knees. Just like that with control. Up, down, bend. Extend, up, down, bend. Staying in a curl, slowly we control, really focusing on that abs. And let's go for 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. And last one, and bend the knees, head down. Take a little breather if you need to. Hug your knees over the chest. You can do that too. Okay, perfect. So right now you're gonna stay in the same position. Let's keep the hands on the back of the head again, like support. Let's come in a curl. So curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Let's extend those legs all the way up to the ceiling. So now elbow is touching the opposite knee with the straight legs. So twist and switch. So elbow to the opposite knee, straight legs this time. So you're not bending your knees. Opposite elbow to the opposite knee. Stay in a curl and twist, working through your obliques. Yep. 4, 3, 2, last one. And relax down, head down, knees towards your chest. Okay, perfect. So right now what you're gonna do from there, so you're gonna drop your left foot down on the floor, bend the knee and drop the left foot down. The right leg is up towards the ceiling. First step. So right leg up, left foot down. So now you're gonna take your hands on the back of the head, okay? And you're gonna release your left arm. So right leg, left arm up. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna curl up and reach your left arm towards the pinky toe and go back. I mean, you don't need to touch the pinky toe, so just reach your arm towards the outside of your foot and go back down. So you're supporting your head with your right hand. So your leg is staying stable all the way up and leg is not moving. You're just curling up and reaching the arm. So leg is not moving, curling up, reaching the arm. Yep. 3 more. 2. Last one, come up, curl up, reach, 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 and small little pulses up. The small little pulses up, up. So pulse. When you're in a big curl, you pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go back down. Okay, take a little breather. Just breathe. And let's switch the sides. So now that right foot is down, the left leg is up. Just switch the arms and you're gonna do the same thing. So opposite arm coming towards the back of your foot, come up and down. So leg is not moving, you're just moving yourself in a curl up and down. Curl up to reach and down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Your last one, curl up, reach as much as you can and pulse up. Pulse, pulse your torso, pulse the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go back down. Okay, go back down on the floor, hug your knees towards your chest, bend your knees in, and just massage the spine side to side if you need to. Perfect. Okay, perfect. From there, you're gonna stay laying down, in laying down position. So you're gonna place your hands under your tushy kind of on the sides, just to support your back there. So just place on the sides under your hips. Just a little support for your back. I think it's gonna be better like that than to place your arms next to your sides. Okay, so bring your legs all the way up to the ceiling. So legs are straight up, toes are pointed. What you're gonna do from here, you're gonna make the circles with that legs up and around to the 45 in one direction. Like you have the feet in the straps, but this time you don't have, you're not doing with the straps, you're just doing in the air. In one direction you're going, really engaging your abs. And breathe. 3 more there. 2. Last one there, and let's reverse that circle. So now down and around, or just like reverse, whichever direction you did, reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and drop the knees over to chest. If you need to, just hug, hug, hug. Okay. And the next one here is, again, you're laying down on the floor. You can put your hands like on the sides again, under your hips, under your tushy if you want to, or just next to your side, whatever you want. And just legs are coming up to the ceiling. And now you're just gonna press your legs up and hips off the floor as much as you can and down. Working through that lower abs again. Just pressing up and down. Really engaging those lower abs here. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and your last one, and bring the knees in over to chest again, just hug, 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 and give yourself a little small stretch. Massage the spine side to side. Okay, perfect. Let's go to the spine twists just in between. So as you're laying down, your knees are coming to the tabletop, your arms are coming in a T position on the floor. Keep the shoulders and arms down. Bring the knees towards the right side as you look to the left. Feel the twist and stretch in the spine. Stay there for a few seconds, breathe in and out, and then go to another direction, just like bring the knees to another side. And always look opposite from your knees, keeping the shoulders and arms down on the floor. And let's just do that in one more on each side. And another one. Okay, keep the feet down on the floor, keep the arms next to your sides. All right, so right now, actually take your bands if you want. We can do it without the bands too, whatever you want. And we're gonna do some bridging. If you wanna engage a little bit more your glutes, you take the band and put your band over your thighs. Just like above the knees. And then drop yourself down to the floor, arms next to your sides. Knees are bent, feet are aligned with your hips, down on the floor. Okay, position there. And we're just gonna first do some pelvic tilt on the floor. So now we're not going to the bridge right away. We're just gonna tilt the pelvic. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna glute your lower back down on the floor, pelvis is tilting towards you, so lifting tailbone a little bit up, and then tilt the pelvis away from you as you put the tailbone down and arch your back a little bit. So just like towards you and away from you. So gluting lower back down first, lifting the tailbone and tailbone down and arching the lower back a little bit. So not doing bridge, just that movement. Slightly movement, a few more times. And now drop to the neutral. So now when you're in the neutral, Now you're just gonna prepare for your bridge. Take a deep inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone, press your hips up to the ceiling, belly in, use your glutes, and slowly round your spine down. Just regular bridge up and down, going to the high bridge, and slowly lower down. Up and down. And 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. On your last one, come up in your high bridge there and stay there. Stabilize that bridge. Push your arms and shoulders down to the floor for support. Open and close your knees, resisting the bend for 10. So just don't move your hips. So just stabilize, glutes, squeeze, belly in. On your knees, opening and closing. Try to stabilize the bridge as much as you can. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. And last one, close the knees, stay in a bridge, don't go down, stay in a stabilized high bridge and press your hips and squeeze the glutes up to the ceiling. Squeeze the glutes, hips are pulsing up a little bit. Squeeze the glutes, pulse up. Yep, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly go all the way down around your spine, all the way to the floor. Okay, prepare yourself again. With the feet again, align with your hips, so the same position with the feet. Prepare yourself, come up in a bridge and stay up in a bridge. So really stabilize your hips, squeeze the glutes, belly in. So what you're gonna do here, you're gonna stay up in a bridge. You're gonna lift your right knee to the tabletop and down like marching, and left, up and down. So marching your legs, right up and down, left up and down, trying to really stabilize those hips, glutes squeezed while you're doing these movements. Focus on the glutes, focus on the belly. Slowly with control. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one there, and then you're gonna drop your bridge all the way down around the spine, slowly, to the tailbone. Okay, perfect. Hug your knees if you need to, again, and then you're gonna go with your feet again in the same position, aligned with your hips like we did before. Okay, so again, prepare yourself, feet aligned with your hips. Come up towards your bridge, lift your heels up, drop the heels, drop the bridge. So now we're just engaging those heels up in the bridge, lift the heels, drop the heels, bridge down. Come up first, lift the heels, drop, and down. Really working through this. Yeah. First come up, lift, drop, and down. So when you come up in the bridge, lift heels up, drop heels down, and down. And 5 more. Slowly with control, really trying to lift those heels as much as you can when you come up. 2 more. On your last one, come up in the bridge and stay there. And now stabilize your bridge and only heels lifting up and down. Lift up and drop, lift up and drop as you stay in a bridge. Stay in a really strong bridge there, strong glutes, belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, drop the heels and bridge all the way down. Okay, hug the knees towards your chest again. Take a little breather. And let's go with the feet aligned with your hips one more time. So feet aligned with your hips. One more time, come up in your bridge first. And let's go to the single leg bridge. So now you're gonna lift your right leg all the way up to the ceiling. Okay, and drop your hips down and up. So single leg bridge, down and up. So right leg is stabilized. You're working through the left tushy. Just drop down and up. Yep. Perfect. 3, 2. Last one, come up, flex that foot, and just small little pulses up. Small little pulses up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop the hips down, drop the foot down, and let's prepare for the other side. So now both feet down, come up in a bridge first. And now lift your other leg up to the ceiling and start dropping your hips down and up, like single leg bridge, all the way down, touch the floor and up. Pressing through that bottom heel, working that one side of your glute a lot, while the other leg is up. Really slowly, be controlled. 3 more. 2. On your last one, come up and small presses up to the ceiling there. Small pulses with the flexed foot. Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. Okay, when you're all the way down, you're gonna hug your knees towards the chest. Again, give yourself a stretch. You can take off the band from there, put the band next to your side, and you're gonna take a little figure 4 stretch while you're there, while you're laying down on the floor. So just stretching out those glutes. Just figure 4 stretch on one side, and then you're gonna do the same on another side. Perfect. And then you're gonna stay laying on the floor with your arms above your head all the way down on the floor and legs in front of you, hip wide apart. We're gonna do a little roll-ups here. So prepare yourself there. Try to stabilize those legs down on the floor, and you're gonna take a big inhale, chin to the chest, and try to start rolling yourself all the way up, and then reaching your arms over your toes. Reach, 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 lean forward, and then from there, scoop the belly in and slowly go down bone by bone at a time. So just rolling up, lean, and roll yourself all the way down. Scoop the belly in, try to go vertebra, vertebra at a time, and you go down and come up again. Lean, 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 and go down. And the last one you're gonna do, you're gonna come up. You're gonna lean forward, lean towards your toes, and you're gonna stay in a standing position. Not standing, I'm sorry, sitting position. So you're not going down on the floor anymore. Okay, as you're in a sitting position, grab your weights again in your hands. If the weights are kind of heavy, you can always do this without your weights, so you'll see. Okay, so as you hold your weights in front of you, your knees are slightly bent and your feet are down on the floor. I mean, more heels down on the floor. Okay, so you're gonna start with that long spine first, holding your weights in front of you, long spine. Okay, so now what you're gonna do here, you're gonna start tucking your tailbone, rounding your spine to the C curve, halfway down, and you're gonna twist your torso to the right, go back to the center, twist to the left, back to the center, and come up, lengthen the spine. So tuck the tailbone, round, C curve, halfway down, twist, twist, and come back up. So twisting from your obliques, not from your hips. And come back up. Maybe if you need to bend your knees a little bit more, you can do that. So bend the knees kind of a little bit more, and then do that movement to the C curve, twist, twist, come up. C curve, twist, twist. Come up with the C curve and then lengthen. And again, C curve. So practicing that C curve all the time. You come down, then you come up. And 3 more. Two more. And last one, you're gonna go down to the C curve, twist, twist, stay in a C curve here. So stay in that C curve position, round spine. Okay, so now your arms are coming in front of you. So extend your arms forward. Stay in the C curve, stay in a strong belly here. All right, so palms now are facing the floor from here. So palms are facing the floor. So you're gonna lift one arm up and down and another arm up and down. So just stay in a C curve and a strong belly. One arm is lifting up and down to the shoulder height, another arm down and up. Palms are facing the floor. The main thing is to hold that C curve position, hold the belly super strong. Hold the C curve position, so around the spine. So Adam, you can round the spine and go a little bit more down and just do that movement. 3 more. 2. Last one. And then slowly come up, lengthen the spine. Come up, lengthen the spine. Okay, perfect. So now holding the weights again in your hands, the same thing here. So again, drop down to the C curve position. So tuck the tailbone, round the spine there. Okay, so now you're twisting to one side again. Extend your arms like and bend. Go back to the center, twist, open the arms, close. Back to the center. So twist to one side, open, close. Yeah. Perfect. As you twist, you open and close the arms, and then back to the center, twist again, open and close the arms. So stay in the C curve all the time. Rounded spine, belly in, scoop the belly. Tuck the tailbone. Breathe. One more on each side. And last one there. And then back to the center, come up and lengthen that spine. Lengthen, lengthen, shake your shoulders if you need to. Just rest your arms for a second. Drop the weights down next to your sides for this one. So now without the weights. So now again, just lengthen the spine if you need to. Hold to your knees, a little bit lengthen first. And then drop down, tuck the tailbone, drop down to the C curve. Lift one foot off the floor, another foot off the floor. Extend your arms in front of you. Hold the balance first on that sit bones. So first you're gonna hold the balance. And from there, let's drop the torso down as you extend your legs and torso up, bend the knees in. So a little drop with the torso, extend the legs, torso up, bend the knees in. Just like that. Now you're holding the balance all the time on your sit bones. And breathe. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one, and come up, drop the feet down. Come up, drop the feet down, hold to your knees, and just lengthen the spine a little bit. Okay. Then the same position, take your position on the sit bones, lift your feet off the floor, go to the balance position first. Extend your arms forward, okay? So now try to extend the legs if you can, heels together, toes apart, and let's hold the teaser. Now I can't hold the teaser because of my belly, but you guys try to hold that teaser, steady teaser there, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop the heels down. Take a little breather. Lean forward if you need to, towards your toes. Yeah. Okay. So right now you're gonna stay in a sitting position. So right now you're gonna separate your legs, kind of more, a little bit more than hip wide apart, maybe Flex your feet. Let's come up with the arms in the T position. So you're gonna really lengthen the spine, and we're gonna take that twists. So twist towards the one side, back to the center, and twist towards the left. With a really long spine, every time you twist, you try to lengthen through the crown of your head. Really twisting from your torso. Your hips are in a place. Slowly with control, try to be with a long spine all the time. And 5. And try to not move your legs, so legs are down, steady. 2 more. Last one. And back to the center. So when you're back to the center, you're just gonna keep your feet together like a butterfly. So hold your feet and just lean forward a little bit. Just stretch it a little bit out. Okay, so from there, let's go down to the child pose one more time. So go on your knees, sit down on your heels, open your knees, close your feet, and just kind of do your child pose. Drop your head down, drop the shoulders, arms, everything relax. Relax there. In the child pose. From that child pose, we are going to the all four. So first, what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your all four position with the wrists under the shoulders, with the knees under your hips. Okay. So from there, what you're gonna do, we're gonna try to like do the balance again and just a little exercise for your back, for your belly. So just extend your right arm and left leg, reach. Okay, and go back slowly and switch. So we are switching and reaching, just like that. Hugging your belly in towards your spine. So you're not arching your back when you're extending your leg and arm. You're really keeping that belly super engaged, so that's how you're gonna hold that balance too. And slowly control, just 2 more on each side. Last one on each. And drop your arms and legs down. Okay, back to the neutral spine. Now again, extend your right arm and left leg. Stay there, find the balance, find the center. And then bend the knee, bend the elbow under and reach out. So bend and reach. You don't need really to touch the elbow to the knee. Just a little bend, a little round spine, and then reach. Hold that abs engaged all the time. Don't let go of that abs. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one, and drop the arm down, drop the leg down, go to the child pose if you need to, and then we switch the side, or if no, just stay in the center, stay with the neutral spine, switch the leg, switch the arm, find that balance first, and do the same thing on this side. Elbow to the knee and reach. Elbow to the knee and reach. And let's go here. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one, and drop the arm, drop the leg down. Now go to the child pose. In between child pose here, just take a little breather. And back to the all four. Okay, perfect. When you're in all four here, so arms are straight, wrists are under the shoulders, knees are bent. So with the knees bent and down on the floor, you're gonna just curl your toes. So you curl your toes and Hold down on your toes. And you're just gonna come up with your knees off the floor for an inch or two. And drop the knees down. Come up, knees up, and knees down. So working really, feel your belly. So just knees up a little bit, 2 inch up and drop down. Yeah, just like that first. So you're on your toes. Up and down for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and drop the knees down. Take a breather, okay? So from there, again, curl your toes, knees up, and then you're gonna reach your legs all the way to the back, to the plank, and bend the knees in, one by one. So stay with your knees off the floor. Just reaching your legs down. I mean, not down, I'm sorry. Reaching your feet towards the plank and coming back in. Reaching your feet towards the plank and coming back in. So Adam, you're doing this one. So when you're up with your knees off, so reach one leg towards the back, another one, and then come back in. So knees are off all the time. 2 more, oh, 1 more. And come back in, drop the knees down and go to your child pose. Go to the child pose. Okay, so from the child pose, take the all-four one more time. And now you're just gonna reach your legs all the way to the back and go to the plank position on the straight arms. Straight line with the full body, neck aligned, and just hold that plank. Arms are straight, wrists are under the shoulders. Try to just hold it. Hold it steady and breathe. And breathe there and hold. 5 seconds more, 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop the knees down for a second if you need to, just for a second. Come up in a plank one more time. Again, okay. Let's do small push-ups. I mean, down, bend the elbows and up. So 5, 8, or 10, whichever number you wanna do, push up, down and up. If it's too much to do your push-up with the straight legs, you can always bend the knees and do that halfway. So whichever number you wanna do, 5, 8, or 10, and when you're done, you're gonna go back to the child pose. Back to the child pose. When you're done, send your tushy down towards your heels. Stay in the child pose few seconds. And then from there, let's go to the right side. So right side, let's start with the elbow down and forearm down on the floor. So you're on your elbow, you're on your forearm. So make sure that the elbow is under your shoulder. Okay, so now, I'm sorry, I have a bend knees, but you're gonna, if you want, and if you can, straight up your legs. So front, the top foot is a little bit in front and the bottom one is on the back. That's how you're gonna easily come to the side plank position. Side plank position and hold it. Just hold it here. Just hold. Steady hold, you're not doing nothing else. Keep your belly in. In 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop down. Just drop down, take a little breather. Okay, so the next one here, the bottom knee is gonna be bent and the top leg is gonna be extended. So just like that, and then you're gonna lift yourself up. So lift your hip up, go to that plank, side plank position, but the bottom knee is bent. Okay, so now what you're gonna do, you're gonna keep your elbow, the top elbow is bent, and now you're gonna just reach the elbow to the knee and reach the leg out. Elbow to the knee and extend. Knee to the elbow and extend. Knee to the elbow and extend. So extending only the leg. Just stay there, lifted. Stay lifted on that, with that hip up. So stay in a lifted position. With the side plank, 3 more. 2, last one. And drop the hip down, drop yourself all the way down. Extend that bottom arm if you need to, just kind of a little stretch there. Extend the both legs, extend the both arms. Reach your arms. And let's switch to another side. So you're going to another side slowly. So first what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to your elbow, you're gonna reach your legs long. If it's too much for you, you can always bend your knees on the top of each other and go to that halfway side plank, or just full side plank with extended legs and hold it. Just hold yourself there in a side plank, just like keep it steady, breathe. And 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and last one. And you're gonna drop down your hip slowly. Bend the bottom knee, extend the top leg, come up, hip off, obliques are super strong. So now bend the top elbow, hand on the back of the head, and just reach to the knee and extend. Reach to the knee and extend. You're lifted all the time. So your hip is off. You're in that side plank with the knee, bend on the floor. Just like that. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and drop the hip down, drop yourself down. Extend and lay down on that side, extend the bottom arm, extend the top arm, reach your arms. And go to the child pose one more time if you need to. Just child pose there. Just reach your arms in front of you, sit down on your heels. Child pose. Perfect. From the child pose, lay down on your belly, all the way down on your belly. Reach your legs long on the back of the room and hip wide apart. Bend your elbows next to your sides, your forearms next to your sides. Okay, keep the belly in and pubic bone down, and you're gonna press your hands to the floor, extend your arms, come up in that extension to the swan position, and go back down. Up and down slowly for a stretch. Torso up, chest open, look up to the ceiling, and go back down, bend the elbows. 2 more like that. Keep the legs down on the floor all the time. And last one, legs are kind of hip wide apart. It's gonna be better for you that the legs are separated. It's gonna be better for your lower back. And last one, drop yourself down. Okay, so now you're gonna rest your upper body. So you can take the genie arms as you're resting down on the floor, or just kind of rest your upper body there. You can place your hands like make some pillow, head down on the floor, whatever. So now you're gonna just, you're gonna use your legs here. So you're gonna separate your legs hip wide apart. And you're just gonna like that, press the legs up and down. A little bit off the floor and down to the floor. So the lift doesn't need to be big. So you don't need to hit your lower back. You wanna hit your glutes. Keep the belly engaged all the time, belly's pushing to the spine. So small lift up and down. Small lifts up and down with the both legs. And 4, and 3, and 2, And last one, and drop. Okay, so from there, take a little breather, still staying in the same position. The legs are hip wide apart. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna press your legs up, open legs, close the legs, and go down. So come up, open wide, close, press down. Up, open, close, press down. Up, open, close, press down. Yeah, 5 more. So lifting your legs to the point where you're not really hitting your lower back. So try to really do it from your glutes. Try to keep the belly engaged. 2 more. And last one. And back down. Okay, perfect. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to that swing position. So you're gonna now just stay on your forearms and your torso is gonna be up. So hold yourself on the forearms. Yeah, so bend the elbows down. So bend the elbows down so you're like kind of in your forearms down and you're in that position. Just make yourself kind of really comfortable as your elbows are down, forearms in front of you, so not next to your sides, so you're in front of you. So just like that. Okay. All right, so now what you're gonna do, your legs are gonna be extended on the back of the room. All right, so now you're gonna go first with the right leg. You're gonna lift your leg up off the floor, kick the heel towards the tushy, extend the leg, and press down. And now switch to another one. But everybody is laying down on the floor on your belly, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't lay down on my belly, so I can't really show you. But laying down on your belly, so your elbows are bent, you're like in that swing position. So torso is off the floor. So you're in the swing position with the legs like that. So now straight leg is coming up, kick the heel to the tushy, extend and go down. Straight leg up, kick the heel to the tushy, extend and go down. But torso up, so you're like a swing. Torso is up all the time. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to explain when I can't show. Sorry. Okay, so let's do another one now. Let's just extend the arms in front of you, legs on the back. Just extend the arms in front of you, legs on the back, okay? So now you're gonna lift your arms and legs off the floor and press down to the floor. Arms and legs off and legs and arms down. Yeah. So now we're going together, arms and legs. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one, and go back down. And now last one, you're gonna take your swimming position. So arms and legs a little bit off the floor and start pedaling, opposite arm, opposite leg. Just pedal there. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. Okay, perfect. From there, you're just gonna go back to your child pose. Let's stretch it out. So back to your child pose first. And when you're in a child pose, you can walk your arms all the way towards the right side. Stay there a little bit. And then walk your arms all the way towards the left side and stay there. Just like that. And then back to the all four. You're gonna go up to the downward dog position, press your hips up. Stand yourself up and stay there. So now you're pressing your one heel down, one up, just walking your heels up and down as you're in that downward dog. Yeah. And try to press both heels towards the floor as much as you can. And then go down on your knees. Slowly, perfect. So go down on your pigeon stretch where your right knee, right shin is going to be in front of you, right knee bend in front of you, hip square with the front edge of your mat. And just drop your arms down, drop your head down. Just stay there, opening your hips. Just stay in the position for a second and just switch after that. Yeah. From there, you're gonna just go sitting in your sitting position with the legs wide open, okay? So wide open your legs, and then you're gonna from there just bend one knee, and then lean towards that extended leg, hold to your toes if you can reach, or to your ankle, wherever you can hold, and really lean towards the extended leg. Lean, lean, lean. Then slowly after that, come up and switch the legs, bend another knee, extend another leg out, and again, lean towards the extended leg, hold to your toes, hold to your ankle, wherever you can reach. Yeah, perfect. And from there, sit down in your sitting position, crossed legs. Make sure that the both hips are sinking and both sit bones are down on the floor. And then you're gonna take your sideline stretch, one arm over the head, and don't lift your sit bone off the floor when you bring the arm over. Press your sit bones down and hips down. And then just switch to another side. So just stretch the sideline, pressing the hip over the floor, arm over the head. And back to the center. And then you are done. Adam already left. I guess he needed to go. And we are done here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll see you. Bye.
Okay, thanks.